Hey everyone, it's Timah and welcome back to my cooking channel, Cooking for Health with Timah. And today I'm going to be making a zucchini dish. And here's everything that you're going to need. So you'll need two medium-sized zucchinis. You're also going to need, this is your tomatillo. It's two medium-sized tomatillos. A small bell pepper and a yellow bell pepper. You're going to need two plum tomatoes and then one medium-sized sweet onion. Enough to make, this is about a cup and a half. This is also about a cup and a half. And you'll need about a quarter cup of your shallots and it's about a quarter cup of ginger in here. I mean, these are spring onions. And you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of the shallots. Your seasonings, you're going to need a teaspoon of your thyme, a teaspoon of your rosemary, approximately a teaspoon of your sea salt, and about a quarter of a teaspoon of your cayenne pepper. Okay, and when you cut up all of your ingredients, you want to try to make them about the same size. See, so I cut everything up and they're pretty much the same sizes here. Okay, we're not going to be doing anything with the oyster mushrooms right now. I don't know if I'll put it inside of this video, but I plan on actually baking the oyster mushrooms. Only the larger ones. The smaller ones, I'll boil them and I'll use them with different pieces. Alrighty, and so the next thing that we're gonna do is, okay, so what I have here, I have my skillet, because what I'm about, and my skillet, I line it with parchment paper. This is going in the oven. So I'm gonna take all of my zucchini, put it inside of the skillet. I'm going to also put in the peppers. And I'll put the tomatillos inside of here as well. Let's move the meat cleaver. I'm just going to move this out of the way. So here we have it here. Now what I'm going to do is, let me get my oil. Alright. So I'm going to drizzle this with some grapeseed oil. And then I'm going to take all of my seasons and put over it. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to bake this. So I'm going to massage all the oil and all of the seasons into the vegetables really, really good. And baking this will keep your vegetables from falling apart and getting all mushy. When you fix it, when we put all this together, so it'll still have that crisp taste and beautiful look, and they'll be very well seasoned. Okay, so we're going to put this inside of the oven, and my oven is already preheating at 425 degrees, and this is going to go in for at least 40 minutes or so. And you just want to keep checking it to make sure that they're not getting too dried out, and you definitely do not want to burn them. But you want them to be rather crispy. You'll be able to tell as you're looking at it. You guys cook, so you'll know. Alrighty? So I'm going to put that inside of the oven, and I'll be back with the next step. So we have maybe about 20 minutes before before our vegetables have been completely roasted and need to come out of the oven. So we're on to the next step. And we're going to take the, first we're going to saute the ginger with the shallots. And then after we get those sauteed down really nice, and then we'll put in the onions. And then after the onions are done pretty nice, and then we're going to put in the tomatoes. And we're going to let the tomatoes and the onions and everything cook down, saute down really nicely until the tomatoes release all their nice little juices and everything, okay? Alrighty. So here we have our ginger and our shallots are all going in. And we're going to saute that down really good. So this will take like about 2 to 3 minutes to get the ginger and the shallots to where I want them. And then I'll add in the onions, but I want the ginger and the shallots to mix in really good first. Okay, so my ginger and my shallots have been on for a little. Just going to toss in my onions. Get that sauteed down. I'm trying to break that loose. Y'all see that, the onion right there? I'm fighting with it to break it loose. I know, it's kind of crazy of me. Alrighty. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the tomatoes. How pretty does that look? And we're gonna, after I stir this around really good, I'm gonna cover this up for about 7 to 8 minutes and let it cook down some more, and then I'll come back to it and check on it. Okay, so it's been about 7-8 minutes. And that's cooked down really nicely. Let's give it another little stir. And I'm just going to put like a pinch of salt inside of here. Just a pinch of salt. We're going to let that cook down a little bit more. Let's say maybe about 7 more minutes. We're going to cover it back up. Come back in 7 minutes and it'll be ready. And I'll be taking the vegetables out of the oven. I've taken my roasted vegetables out of the oven, and now I'm going to add them to my tomatoes, onions, and garlic, and we're going to mix them really good. And then we'll garnish with the spring onions. So here your roasted vegetables being mixed in with the tomatoes, the onions, and the ginger. And we're just gonna mix this around really good. And you see how your the rest of your vegetables are not mushy, and they still hold their color. That's what we want. Alright. Alright, so this is all done, and I'm just going to go ahead and plate it for you guys. And we're all done, and it's all plated up. There you go. That smells so freaking good. Oh yeah. This is great, guys. Thanks for watching.